Welcome everyone to my channel. If you haven't been here before, pull up a seat, sit down. We are going to talk about The Summer Palace by Lawrence Watt Evans. This is the third book in the Annals of the Chosen, and the final book. So, all of the world is kept in a delicate balance under the supervision of the Wizard Lord. It is his duty to govern lightly and protect his domain. But if he should stray from the way of the just, then it is up to the chosen to intercede. The chosen are the leader, the seer, the swordsman, the beauty, the thief, the scholar, the archer, and the speaker. Magically infused mortal individuals who, for the term of their service, have only one function: to remove an errant Wizard Lord. Bum 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 bum. The chosen fulfilled this role when they removed the insane and tyrannical former Wizard Lord and exposed treachery within their own ranks. But the new Wizard Lord has now changed the playing field by neutralizing all magic in his domain, both his own and that of the chosen, and he has successfully killed his adversaries or blocked challenges to his omnipotence. Now on the run, Soren must work alone to restore order to their fair land and unravel the mystery of the ninth talisman, which might be the salvation or downfall of all that is good in their well-ordered land. This starts off with Sword casing Winterholm and the way up to the uplands. Now, the uplands have really cold winters that nobody survives. Or apparently don't survive, because Sword does survive. So, Sword goes up to the uplands. And in the uplands, he meets the clan of the Golden Tigers. I think it is. I think they're the clan of the Golden Tigers. Anyways, he meets this clan that live up there. Because these upperlanders live in clans, and they work in the groups of their clans. And so, he works his way into becoming a more respected human in their eyes, while learning how to survive on his own. Now, that's what a good chunk, up to a certain point, is. So, basically, this is him going into uplands. This is him doing, learning how to be an uplander and getting stuff to help him survive, while always thinking about how he's going to have to kill Artil, who is the Wizard Lord. And then, a lot of it, this is a chunk of him spending his whole entire fucking time alone in winter, talking to Lear once in a while planning and doing things. He actually gets the Lear to help him out, which the Uplander Lear is only strong during the winter, because their birds, which are called Aura, flee to the south, and they, Aura are magic dampening shit. So, they magic damp everything. So the Aura have a hard time, the Lear have a hard time speaking. So he's talking to the Lear, and the Lear help him survive the winter, because he's one of the very few who's attempted it, and actually talks to him, right? And then after that, the snow melts, and he goes to try to be part of the clan again, so that way he can wait until he hears that the Wizard Lords come up to his summer palace. Of course, naturally, it doesn't take that very long, because some people who were sent up beforehand scattered out in the spring, and they tell the Wizard Lord, and he decides to come up to view up all this stuff. So, the Wizard Lord eventually comes face to face with Sword, who wants to kill him. And a battle ensues, and then Artel is convinced to lead by Farash. Now, Farash is the traitor. Traitor of the previous chosen leader. He was the previous chosen leader, and he became traitor. Okay. And so he's convinced to flee a little bit, and they flee to this other area where there's less guards. And then, while Sword is trying to actively kill Artil, Farash gets a sword from one of the guards, and Artil's like, trust him. And the Wizard Lord ends his life. And then it's explained in no uncertain terms. I am the ninth talisman holder. I am the betrayer. He had the one of trust, and I had the one of betrayal. So he could do nothing but trust me, and I could do nothing to him so long as nobody was actively trying to kill him. And in which case, I could kill him. It was sealed to where nobody would know, because that's the way the magic was done. So, Farash is kind of exiled to Uplands, and he disappears in the end. Sword gets to travel back home and stay home. He does meet up with the Beauty and Snatcher. Beauty got married through all that strife and found somebody who loved her. Snatcher, I guess, was around. The leader and the scholar who were captured in the previous book are freed. Yay! And the leader marries the guard who was trying to arrest Sword and Thrush for killing the Wizard Lord when the Wizard Lord's rule was over. So he becomes king, and the leader marries him. And they're trying to make Barcon safe and sound. Part of the last book, and it could have been a duology. There was no reason for the 9 townsmen in the Silver Palace to exist separately. None. 0. I just don't believe it. There was a lot of nothing that happened in this. All he did was wait while he did some random things and learned some things and wait. And then a bunch of conversations about shit that happened. Now, pretty good for what it is, but just waiting and waiting and waiting. Just too much waiting, in my opinion. So that's where I stand on that. Like, it was just too much waiting, and I never read this until I didn't read this immediately after the 9th Talisman. So, I don't know. My favorite character? Nah. She's an old lady who commands Sword to do a bunch of stuff in the clan of the Golden Spears. And talks to him about certain things and helps him out with things that he needs to learn. My most disliked character was Artel because, he was trying to kill everybody and become ruler of everything and get rid of magic completely, which of course magic was dying because of the aura feathers being put around all of Barocon. But still, what stood out as memorable, that nobody had thought that Lear in the Uplands could talk to you unless you didn't have no aura feathers around you. Though the Lear in Barocon could talk to you even if you had aura feathers. They just weren't as powerful as what's all up in the Uplands, because the Uplands is like full of aura feathers and aura themselves. We're big, fat, tall-ass birds that can feed an entire clan of 200 people with 4 birds. Like, that's a lot. I didn't really have a favorite passage nor a favorite quote in this, to be honest. It wasn't... Yeah, it just wasn't what I wanted it to be. What is that about the end of the book? Well, I'm glad Sword got to go home. I hate the Farish, even though he learned from everything. Could never be trusted back in Barocon, and he's probably dead. Because he stayed in Upland for winter. And the Wizard Lord's dead, and maybe, just maybe, the Chosen will never be called on ever again. What book did it remind me of? Nothing. It didn't remind me of nothing. No. I liked the first one, The Wizard Lord. That could have been just a 1-part book. There was no reason for it to be 3 books. Wizard Lord, the first one, would have been perfect. It is a good book. I loved reading The Wizard Lord. But these other 2, I think he dropped the ball on them. Because the second one was just Sword going around and finding things have changed and talking to the Wizard Lord and the Wizard Lord betraying him and he had a man on the run. And then immediately after this, he goes into Uplands and on the run, and tries to live in the Uplands in the winter. And then, oh my gosh, kill the Wizard Lord. Not a lot of shit happens. Not a lot of journey happens. Not a lot of action or adventure or anything that high fantasy is about. I mean, you get to learn more about the world, yay, but not a lot of shit happens while he's learning about the world. He learns about it in a calm fucking manner. This book is as part of a series called The Annals of the Chosen. It's got 3 books, which I'm unhauling all 3, because I'm not going to read The Wizard Lord again. Even though I enjoyed the book, I'm not going to ever pick it up to nostalgically read again. So there's no sense for it staying on my shelf while the other 2 books are not going to stay on my shelf. So might as well just give it so somebody can have the whole series. Yeah. What did I rate this? I rate this a 3 out of 5 because it was still an interesting read. You still got a lore dump in a gradual manner. You learned along with Sword. You weren't the only one out of sorts of what's going on. He didn't know a lot of stuff either. That's that. So, that's all I gotta say about it. If you guys think that's a black comment, leave me a lovely subscription when you can, drop it down below. I'll see you next illusion.